What's going on, guys? It's UrAvgConsumer, and today we've got a doper nope of the 2016 version of the Astro A50s. These A50s are the latest addition to the Astro line, and it's safe to say that upgrades are welcome, but we've got to see if the latest generation is worth the crazy price tag. My A50s are the PS4 version, and as I mentioned in the previous video, that's what I've been playing a ton of Final Fantasy 15 on, so they have this black and electric blue color scheme. The ear cups and headband have a matte black finish, which is nice since it balances out the really shiny plastic blue on the sides. On the right is where you'll find all your controls like your party and game rocker, and that allows you to adjust the balance between the two, a switch to power the headset on and off, a button for Dolby Virtual 7.1 surround sound, a 3-way EQ switch which has software to customize your gaming experience, and a dial for volume control. And on the left ear cup, we have an adjustable mic that's able to be raised up so that it mutes the headset. And this is great in case your parents or your nagging wife comes in and tries to tell you to turn off the game. You can raise it up so the rest of the party doesn't have to hear it. And there's also an Xbox version that comes in gray and green. Now, if you happen to own both consoles, instead of having to buy two completely new headsets, all you'll have to do is buy the base station for the other console, and you'll be able to use your headset between both systems. Now, the separate base station goes for about $100, and I was able to order mine today, so I think they're officially available. And speaking of the base station, I think one of the most notable features about the new A50s is just that. The base station has a really clean look to it, and will most likely have no problem being displayed on a standard sized desk or TV stand. But looks aside, the dock is actually really useful. When you're done gaming with the headset, you can simply dock them in and recharge the battery, which is super easy since the ear cups also contain magnets that helps it stay in place. The station also contains a switch that allows you to use your headset seamlessly on your console or PC. It also contains a battery life display, which should help to avoid those situations where you end up hearing that warning beep because you didn't charge your headset enough. With this, it's easy to see if the headset's ready for use and just how long you've got before you need to throw it on the charger. And something that Astro put a lot of effort into here is making it seem like the A50s are always ready to go. And that comes in the form of easy charging and some new battery saving features. The new A50s have an accelerometer, which is a really good move. With this, it can detect when the headset is vertical and in use on your head, and also when the headset is rested on its sides. And in those moments, the headset will turn itself off in about 20 seconds or so. So imagine you're in the middle of playing and you want to go make yourself a snack or maybe go answer a call. Instead of having to go and put these back on the dock, all you have to do is rest them down and they'll shut off. And what's great is that when you come back, the headset will turn on and reconnect itself by the time you lift them up and throw them on your head, which is honestly really seamless and probably one of the coolest features on the A50s. And what's great is that it has all of this and a 15-hour battery life. And I've been able to have some pretty long gaming sessions without having these die on me, so with a 15-hour battery life, easy charging, and that accelerometer feature, it's no surprise that these things feel like they're always ready to be used. I find these to be really comfortable. They feel pretty average in weight, and the ear cups, while plush, provide a very nice seal for some immersive gaming. But something to note though is that these ear cups have a cloth-like material around them, so I could imagine someone complaining about their ears getting hot after a really long gaming session, but that hasn't been my experience. And if the ear cups just don't work for you, you can always switch them out for the leather ear cups on the $40 mod kit. These ear cups will add some extra noise isolation, which is nice, but wasn't really necessary for me. I personally really like the feel of the A50s and rank them pretty highly in comfort. Now, as for the mic, I'm not really too sure what to think. I got in a ton of party chats and everyone said I sounded pretty good, but when you look online, there are tons of people complaining saying the mic sounds like straight up trash. And even though nobody complained in my parties, I still wanted to hear the quality of the mic for myself. And I did a couple of recordings, and I gotta say guys, for a $300 gaming headset, I definitely expected more. The A50s also have a noise gate setting that allows you to keep the outside noises to a minimum, so if you've got kids running around or some music playing in the back, you don't have to worry about your party members hearing it, and based on what I've been told in my tests, it works pretty well. Now of course, we've got to talk about the sound. I think this sounds great for gaming, but not much else, and I'll explain why in a second. And as I mentioned before, the headset comes with 3 different EQ modes. There's the Astro mode that's tuned to give you precise bass and pretty balanced everything else, and these are the settings that Astro's chosen to give you the best audio experience they think is available. And then there's also the studio mode. The studio mode has a pretty flat EQ, and they intend for people to use this with listening to music and watching movies. And last but not least, we've got the Pro mode that's tuned to give you less bass so that you can hear things like footsteps and enemies all around you, and that's supposed to help with that surround sound feature, so if you're a professional, you ain't letting nobody sneak up on you. So it's cool to switch between those three settings, and honestly, I really do like the audio experience you get from these. But really, just the audio experience for gaming. And it's cool that Astro included a studio mode for listening to music and watching movies, but I wasn't too crazy about the listening experience for music. If you're looking for a gaming headset that'll also work as a pair of headphones, I'd say look somewhere else. It's safe to say I really do like these, but that $300 price tag though, that is a lot of money, especially considering there are cheaper headsets out there like the Logitech G933s that can do an awesome job for about half the price. If you have the money burning a hole in your pocket and you're really bad about keeping your headset charged, then this headset's for you. So for the everyday person, and it really hurts for me to say this, but I'm gonna have to give these a nope. Now, these are great looking headphones, they sound good, decent mic on them, but there's no real groundbreaking features. It does have the base station, which is cool in terms of charging it, but when you've got these on, which is what really counts, you're not getting anything that you can't find on another, less expensive gaming headset. Personally, I think these are solid, the base station is cool, but $300 is a lot to ask for, especially considering you can get a console for less. But that about wraps it up, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, be the cool guy or girl that gives it a thumbs up. I'll catch you guys in the next one. Till then, it's your average consumer. Peace.